AITA for not getting my newly engaged cousin my grandmother's engagement ring. So my 22F cousin Becky 22F got engaged over New Year's. When Becky's fiancé asked my uncle's permission, my uncle offered my grandma's engagement ring. She died when we're 3 because he thought that he had the ring. The ring had already passed through 2 generations to get to my grandmother, so he wanted to continue the tradition. The ring wasn't willed to anyone, nor did she verbally say who she wanted the rings to go to as far as I'm aware, but my uncle thought that he had it because he was the oldest brother. Anyway, it turns out that after my grandma died, in the process of clearing out her flat and stuff, my dad ended up with her engagement ring and wedding band. Over COVID lockdowns, we were having a clear out to see what we could donate to charity shops, and we found the rings with some of my grandma's other stuff in the attic. I asked my dad if he could have the engagement ring because I think it's pretty emerald and diamond. I paid to have the ring cleaned, replated, and have the settings checked. I now wear the ring fairly regularly because since starting my career after uni, I've started to wear more jewelry because I think it's a simple way of looking more put together and polished. My uncle, aunt and cousin were both only children, have been hunting around their house for the ring since late October, and Becky's fiancé proposed with some costume jewelry. My parents and I didn't know about any of this at the time. Over the weekend Becky had her engagement party. I wore the ring not thinking much of it because it went with what I was wearing, green velvet jumpsuit. Of course Becky and my uncle recognized the ring right away, accusing my dad of stealing from under them. When my grandma died, he was there first, and my parents did the majority of the packing cause she lived closer to us, and accusing me of wearing it just to spite them and telling me that I ruined the evening and demanding that I give the ring over. I told them I didn't know they were looking for the ring, and if they had mentioned it to me or my parents, we could have told them I had the ring. I don't want to give her the ring because I consider it my ring. It ended up with my dad and he gave it to me. I paid for it to be resized, clean, replated, settings fixed. It's my favorite, most worn piece of jewelry because I like how it looks and the sentimental value of it being my grandma's, because I don't really remember her, so it helps me feel connected to her. And my grandma expressed no preference to who the ring went to. They argue that Becky should get the ring because she's the daughter of the eldest son. My aunt is the only girl and currently has no children or plans to get married, and Becky got engaged first, so she should get the ring for that.